AITA for not inviting my pregnant SIL to Thanksgiving? I, 33F, hosted Thanksgiving this year. Every year it rotates between me, my sister and my brother's homes. It's a pretty big gathering that normally involves my siblings, their partners, my sister's kids and our parents. This year, my brother James, 35 meters, and his wife Becky, 31F, are having their first child. The baby is due in spring. We have a traditional Thanksgiving meal, watch the parade, play games as a family, couple drinks together in the evening. The usual stuff. Same kind of thing every year. This year, a couple weeks back, I get what is basically a list of demands from Becky in our family group chat. She wants to come, but her pregnancy means some things need to be adjusted. Her rules were no poultry as the smell makes her sick, no alcohol as the smell makes her sick and she can't join in. The food needs to be served early as she needs to nap during the time it's normally served. And she doesn't want to play the games as she tires easily, so can we just listen to music, talk in the evening instead? I was really upset by this. Firstly, none of us are vegetarian and so I don't really know how to prepare a turkey alternative. But secondly, I'd already ordered the turkey and it seems like a waste. And to not be able to drink, eat when we want to or even play our games in the evening just feels so unreasonable when 9 of us won't get to celebrate in the way we'd like to. In the family chat I replied and said, well, I would make her a non-poultry meal and would make sure people don't drink at the table. I wouldn't ban poultry or alcohol from the house and I certainly wouldn't be not playing our games. Particularly as my niece and nephew are now old enough to join in and really loved it last year. Both James and Becky said first was being unreasonable and that she's pregnant so I need to be more understanding. My mom joined in and said it's not hard to accommodate, but I was really annoyed by this point. I told Becky she was uninvited if she can't accept any compromise whatsoever. James called me separately to say I'm excluding her and ruining their Thanksgiving and she can't help how she feels during pregnancy. I said I wasn't excluding her and she's welcome if she can accept that Thanksgiving has to work for everyone else too. In the end, neither Becky or James came over. It was a weird day without them and I'm sad they weren't there, but I feel like I wasn't unreasonable. I do want to make amends, but AITA? This is so vastly unreasonable. People who are pregnant do not get to dictate everyone else's behavior. Only their own surroundings. NTA. I am currently pregnant and the smell of alcohol makes me sick too and I am overly tired. Not in a million years would I think that anyone apart from my partner should have to go out of their way to accommodate me. Your solutions to offer an additional alternative and ban alcohol from the table are really reasonable compromises. To ask 9 people to not play a game because she will be tired is wild. She can just go home earlier or watch you guys play. NTA. If Becky wants a Thanksgiving organized exactly to specifications that are the exact opposite of yours, James or one of the other people insisting she needs to get whatever she wants because she's pregnant can organize it for her. I think she needs some lessons on compromising. You accepted some of her requests and accommodated the enjoyment of both her and the rest of the family. NTA. Being pregnant doesn't mean the world revolves around you. You were more than accommodating. Personally, I would have stopped after the food accommodation of providing an alternative. Like seriously, if you can't handle people enjoying their life and having fun when you are pregnant, don't get pregnant. NTA. Your mom, brother and Becky sure are off. But her pregnancy means some things need to be adjusted. Since when did becoming pregnant become a national emergency for the people not involved? Hi, I'm pregnant. Quote, that's great. Quote, Thank you. You can no longer serve poultry or alcohol in my presence. And I require a shrubbery. Hop to it. Quote. Quote. NTA. Sorry your SIL is a pregnantzilla. Edit. Thanks for the laughs and awards. Y'all. Yes. That was an intentional reference. NTA. You offered an acceptable alternative. A special meal for her and no alcohol at the table. She was welcome to nap, not join in games at her own discretion. Sometimes when pregnant you have to accept that there will be smells and situations that you have to make decisions about attending or not attending. It's no one else's problem to fix. Your bro and SIL are selfish and I only see it getting worse once their baby arrives. Can't have Thanksgiving in the afternoon due to baby's nap schedule etc. Yeah. NTA. The thing about compromise is that it involves compromise. It does not involve compromise by giving me anything I want. I'm a raging vegan and I think no poultry Thanksgiving is absurd. It's Thanksgiving among non-crazies. No drinks? What's even the point? No games is where I'm really gone. That's some psycho bridezilla nonsense. At that point you might as well literally say, I don't think I can have fun so nobody is allowed to have fun. There's this cool new thing called, your wants are not my wants and I am not an NPC, NTA. I said I wasn't excluding her and she's welcome if she can accept that Thanksgiving has to work for everyone else too. Yup. This. NTA. NTA. You offered other options for Becky. If it was a super small gathering I would say suck it up and deal for 1 year. Since there are so many other people going who look forward to the tradition. It's unfair of Becky to demand that everything be different just for her. NTA. Becky and James's demands were unreasonable. NTA. She is incredibly entitled and is just being ridiculous. I'm honestly surprised anyone sided with her. NTA. You offered very sweet compromises and she refused. You did not exclude her. She had a tantrum and excluded herself. If she had so many demands then she and your brother could have offered to host and put the effort into meeting all of her ridiculous demands. Yeah. SNE sounds like a pregzilla. No way is it reasonable to expect everyone to upend their holiday for her morning sickness. I had hyperemesis gravidarum, as did my daughter, so I've experienced the worst of that condition. If you know you are going to struggle with triggers, which for me was everything, you stay home. You don't get to ruin the traditional celebration for the whole family. Being pregnant does not make you the holiday ruler. NTA. NTA. If she feels sick, she shouldn't go. And you even offered her alternatives. NTA. Okay. It took me a minute to stop laughing. Because this is one of the most ridiculous situations. Sigh. You're not the awe. Being pregnant does not entitle a person to upend an entire family event. She should have just said she couldn't come this year, instead of sending a runner of demands. No. I have never expected people to treat me special, nor to alter their lives. Because I was with child. Most folks wouldn't dare. So entitled. You're NTA. In the olden days, it was considered terribly impolite to provide demands to your host. You're NTA. NTA. If I was in her position I would feel uncomfortable having a list of demands that doesn't consider everyone else. Like suppose everyone else wants poultry and alcohol? You also made a compromise to try to accommodate her and she wasn't having it. Seems a little selfish to me. I understand she is pregnant but she can still be considerate. NTA. Being pregnant can really suck. But her demands weren't reasonable. And being pregnant isn't a carte blanche for everyone to bend to your every whim. I had some serious food aversions and lots of fatigue when I was pregnant. And I dealt with it mainly by changing what I did or asking, not demanding, slight accommodations that wouldn't inconvenience anyone. The smell of lettuce made me gag. So when I went to my salad-obsessed MILs for a holiday meal, I made sure I was sitting at the other end of the table from where the salad was. I genuinely needed naps, so I took them before or after family events. And if I was too tired for family games, I simply didn't participate. The smell of strong alcohol was really off-putting. So I did ask my husband not to drink cognac while sitting right next to me. But I did not say, nobody in the house can drink anything. NTA. I'm currently pregnant as well and have a lot of food aversions. But I don't expect any catering to my crazy hormones outside of my own home. She could have just apologized if she has to step away from things that cause her nausea and sit in another room or declined your invitation.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.